Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and welcome to a brand new campaign series on the channel in Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD. This is, of course, using the new updated version of 1212, and we will be playing as the Kingdom of Georgia. Georgia won the vote by a landslide, but if any of you are disappointed that your choice was not selected, don't worry, as I may add them as choices in future polls on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Now, the Kingdom of Georgia, I did love playing with them in the earlier builds. They were one of my top 5 factions for land battles that I would actually choose because they do have a well-rounded roster. But I haven't played with them in quite some time, so it will be interesting to see how they develop themselves on the campaign map and also on the battlefield. Now, our faction leader here is Georgie. We've got a modest population of just over 40,000 people, and we have Orthodox Christianity as our religion. Now, the placeholder here means that the history for Georgia has not been written, but we do have a faction attribute. It's the glory of the world and faith. A second Jerusalem of all the East for learning of all that is of value, for the teaching of knowledge, a second Athens far exceeding the first in divine law, a canon for all ecclesiastical splendors. So we have the mountain stronghold, which is +5 morale and minus 50% fatigue rate when fighting a hill or mountain battle, so we'll have to make use of that for sure once the Mongols arrive. We've got the Georgian Golden Age, which is minus 20% construction costs and -1 construction time for buildings. That's going to be great for us building up early on. Military reforms of David IV, which is minus 10% upkeep for professional and mercenary units. But we have the stymied expansionism, plus 25% building conversion costs, so we'll have to remember to stick with buildings once we do build it. Our initial challenge is easy, but that is an initial challenge. We will have the Mongols storming on through earlier on, and because I am still scarred from my Khwarezmian Empire campaign, I'm going to play this on hard. I mean, I could try to put it on legendary, but I would most certainly be destroyed. Maybe in a future a future campaign I could try on very hard or legendary, but I do actually want to enjoy myself in this campaign. I don't want to be grinding out battles left, right, and center. Do want to be able to get some expansion going on as well. Our faction strength, as I said, well-rounded roster, and faction weaknesses is religious enemies. So let's go ahead and dive on into the campaign. Alright guys, welcome to the campaign map, and you can see that we have the Kingdom of Georgia here nestled in between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. And we do start with 3 fairly good-sized towns here and 2 armies, which is excellent, so we've got a good strong start here. It looks like we do have a couple of allies as well. We've got the Empire of Trebizond and the Shirvan Shadam, I hope is how you pronounce that. Looks like also we're allied with the Kingdom of Alania, so expansion is unknown as to which way I'm going to go first. Probably going to go south. I was looking at a map of the actual borders of the Kingdom of Georgia, and it didn't actually get much bigger than this. I mean, Baku, Ardabil, Van, and some territory along the southern edge of the Caspian Sea was definitely part of their holdings, possibly a bit north, but it wasn't a very expansive empire. But I think we will push past the actual historical borders and build a very chunky Kingdom of Georgia. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we've got going on. What's going on here? That's a little bit of a bug. So we've got an Orthodox chapel, we've got an iron mine, and we have some fields here. At Tbilisi, which is our capital, it's level 2. We've got an Orthodox church, which is excellent, giving us some public order. We have a fairground, which I remember is quite good. A winery, which will be good for getting trade agreements, and a mosaic artisan. So that's pretty good as well. We've got, yeah, I think the level 1 walled city is bugged, but we can go up to the level 2. We've got 40 food available. That's going up to 60, so I don't remember what this costs originally. I think it's 30, possibly? So we could get that up to level 2. How much money do we actually have to spend? We've got 12,000, so we could probably only do it with 1. So maybe we should just leave it for now and focus on building up our chapels, because it looks like it's 59%. What is this? 59% Eastern Christianity. It's only 10% Orthodox Christianity, so we definitely do want to focus on getting those chapels. Now, the church is good. The icon maker does make us a bit of wealth, but it looks like the church is the one that's going to be able to convert our population the quickest. Now, the Orthodox Sketi, I think is how you pronounce it, that does give us some sanitation and some food, which is very nice. That also affects our tax rate, though, which is unfortunate, and I would like to convert this. And, of course, as you guys know, converting a building over does cost extra money, although 2,400 early on isn't too bad. But the Orthodox Church, they're minus 400 in maintenance cost. Ooh, yeah, but it would give us a lot of public order. Also, the fields are going to be good, too. We have average fertility. It's a base fertility, so we probably could go for the wheat fields, because that would give us plus 25% food originally, and then 60 extra food, so it'd be 85. Whereas this would be 60, 75. We've got 70 here from the cattle herd, but extra money, and then 40 plus 18. So yeah, let's go for the wheat fields there. Let's, hold on, if we convert this... Oh no, this is an Orthodox chapel. Yeah, we probably do want to keep it on that for now. The iron mine as well. Maintenance cost minus 50%. Oh, it's only for military buildings. That is unfortunate. But 4 grand, that could be very good for us. Let's just quickly check Kutaisi, I think is how you pronounce it. For anybody who is from this area as well or does know the pronunciation, please do leave it in the comments down below, phonetically spelling it out so that I can get it as accurate as possible. I do really appreciate that, guys. This palace here, I don't know if we really want the palace. The nobility does help, plus 150 wealth from agriculture, but I love the fairgrounds. Also, the library will be good for extra research rate. But the fairground, 350 wealth, yeah. Let's take a look at our armies here. We've got some solid armies here. We've got 2 to start. This faction looks to be all alone. If we take a look at diplomacy here... Okay, how strong are they? They've got 2 regions, and we are currently stronger than them already, and they don't have any allies whatsoever, so I think that's going to be our first mode of conquest, since we are, looks like we... Oh, they're actually vassals of us. Interesting. And we're military allies with the Empire of Trebizond, which is quite strong at the moment, so that is good. We are trading with the Cumans. I want to make sure that we stay friendly with them if possible, but I don't want to have a non-aggression pact because once the Mongols come through, I don't want them to have any possible reason to attack us. Gonna have to be careful of the Ayyubid Sultanate as well because they do border us just in the south here. They've got all of this territory. Yeah, that's Ayyubid Sultanate bordering us right there. So yeah, I think going after these guys is going to be the best option early on, so that's what we're going to focus on. We just need to grab as much territory as possible. So let's see, can I reach that in 1 turn? I cannot. I can move over here though. Let's get you guys over as well. They should be relatively happy. They're not super happy actually. Over here, the chapel. So where did we have the Skiti? No, we got the Orthodox Church here. It's right here. Yeah, minus tax rate. But we do get wine from that. Also, yeah, we've got poor fertility, so having the cattle herd there is perfect. Winery is there. Let's take a look at our technology. We'll probably want to go after this first and maybe go after the the Orthodox monastery. Because of the iconography studio and the Orthodox Basilica. Let me just quickly take a look at the differences here, like right at the end. Osmosis is very good. Wealth from culture, but at the cost of food. This gives the most Orthodox Christianity and public order, so we wouldn't really have to focus on public order buildings, but minus 800 to maintenance cost. And this gives us wine. We already have wine, though. Orthodox Christianity, sanitation, but minus 10% tax rate. To be honest, I kind of actually like that the best. Giving us a lot of extra food. Then we could actually upgrade our main settlement buildings as well, because that would actually cancel out up to tier 2. So yeah, maybe we'll convert them later on. But I don't really want to convert them that much. I kind of want to leave them where they are. Oh, I'm so indecisive about these chapels. Orthodox Church there, I think, in Tbilisi should stay, but the other two, I think, maybe should be converted. Let's go ahead and get the forge upgraded here, and can we add in any extra units? We've got the Kartlian Spearmen, which are solid-ish, and the Svanian Spearmen. If we take a look here, which one is better? We've only got some cheap spears here to begin with. But these are both light spear infantry. These guys have a bit more morale and a bit more melee attack and melee damage. How many can I recruit? 3 of them. And then, what do you have? You've got a lot of good cavalry, which is fantastic. I won't be able to recruit any more of them, though, because they're in the same territory. But I think that should be enough. Let's also recruit a priest, too, since we have the ability to do that. We want to see... Campaign spawning chance, don't really care about that. Success chance is good, so let's hire him. And yeah, that's good Orthodox Christianity, that is as well, but we'll want to get him down here as quickly as possible and deploy him to convert some of the population over. Let's see. Orthodox Chapel. Orthodox Church. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I don't have to convert. I can actually choose which one I'm going for. And to be honest, I'm probably going to go here because it covers sanitation, we get recruitable resources, or sorry, tradable resources, extra food, and religious influence just at the cost of our tax rate, which I think is totally fine. The public order I could deal with other buildings. I'm thinking like the gallows, which was over here. If we take a look, not the mosaic artisan at the fairground, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the gibbet here will give us +8. And it will help our corruption as well. Yeah, that was something I remember from my previous campaigns that was really useful. Also getting the coaching in to get some assassins and spies would definitely be useful, but that also gives +12 public order and wealth from commercial buildings. So that actually might be good to double up with the fairground. Because you can get quite a bit of money from the fairground early on, or later on in the later stages of the campaign. So, yeah, I think we're going to go for a Skitte. Because the mosaic artisan, if you look at it, like the osmosis is good, but late game, you're not really going to be worried about religious influence that much. And 500 from culture at the cost of 50 food, it's just not worth it, really. So yeah, we'll be going mostly for the Skittes, I think, or yeah, I think, or Sket. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, we just need to select our technology. We're gonna go for the Basilica, right? That's the. Oh no, monastery. We want the monastery. Okay, good thing I checked. So yeah, let's start at the monastery there. Also, the gallows and the metropolis would be good, but they're kind of later on. We kind of want to go. For these as well. So we'll do that, and then we'll probably look at maybe getting some military techs. But good, I think we're pretty much situated. We could quickly look at the diplomacy tab here, see if there's anybody else that we maybe want to speak with. Why does Jerusalem and Cyprus hate us so much? Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and end the turn. The first turn in this Georgian campaign, except no, we still have to do all of this, and I'm glad for those prompts. My goodness. Okay, so you seek a wife for sure, good sir. We will want, yeah, if we could get all 3 of them. Research rate, yes. Okay, so your wealth from cultural buildings and entrepreneur wealth from industrial. So industrial, this is industrial, right? So in Divin, you're going to go there. Oh, crap, I didn't check it. Armenia, okay, yeah, so you're going to go in Armenia. And then wealth from cultural buildings. Where would we make the most from that? Wealth from culture. Agriculture. 300 from industry there. Did I just do an oopsie? Once that levels up, that'll be good, so. I don't think I have actually any cultural buildings. Doesn't look like I do, so that doesn't really matter. So we'll put the research scholar guy in Kartli. And oh, we can't put the third guy in? Do I not have enough money? Oh, I don't.
At your command.
What if I got 2 of these? 626, because we should do this early on. Yeah, that's good. Put him in there, and then I can select a bunch of things here. So we could hit our tax rate. We're actually only making a 98 per turn, so you know what? We're going to have to leave those anyways. I didn't even see that we were making that little. So with that in mind, I don't really... Oh, the maintenance cost, though, could be good. Minus 50%. So where is that? Because that would save us an extra 200 if we put that in. And it would give us public order. Although we could get the wealth from commerce. Ah, there's so many choices. I think it's the most sense to do that here. And then... wealth from commerce. I don't have any commerce buildings here, really. I think maybe just double down. Although the maintenance cost just for that extra public order probably isn't worth it. So let's actually do the religious unrest here, because that's probably what's causing some issues. Religious differences, which I think is religious unrest. So if we can cut that in half, that would be minus 6 taken off. So it would definitely slow things down, which is good. And then here, I guess, we don't really have much maintenance costs, so... We don't have wealth from commerce here, do we? We have wealth from culture. For the public order... Yeah, okay, just to keep things happy earlier on. And I think that is it. Now we can finally end the turn. The first turn of the mighty Kingdom of Georgia. And if we could take this faction out quickly, that'll add 2 extra armies for us. Or, sorry, 2 extra towns for us, which will be good. And then we'll have to see where we want to conquer next. Join the war against Nicaea. No, 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 no. I'm not about to jump into wars early on. Now, as well, when the Mongols show up too, they could pose quite a problem for us, so we want to make sure that our towns are built up as best as possible and able to withstand. I would like to get her married, but it doesn't look like she can, because she's only 18, so she probably doesn't have enough influence. Yeah, she's going to need some influence first off. And let's see, we've got general here. Yeah, nobody can enter into them just yet. And how are we looking? It's -5 there. It's positive there, which is good. Let's move over here and deploy this guy. That might actually help. Yeah, it's only -2. And that's -2, so that's pretty darn good. Why are you taking attrition? I have no idea. Let's double check and make sure that these guys didn't get some... crazy alliance, and no, they haven't, so let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, are they still quite weak as well? They are. Do I need them in this fight? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But just in case. Alright, and let's move on forwards here. So what's their garrison like? Oh, there's a little bug. Gathered information. I am using the new update as well, so these things might just be pop-ups. Little issues that need to be fixed. That is a pretty crap garrison, though. 7 plus 17.
Commander, Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Let's hold here. 17, so he has 24, basically. We can probably siege them out for a little bit, so let's continue the siege. But they have 24, we have 12 plus 16, so we will actually outnumber them. Let's move over here so that we don't take attrition. We did take a bit, which is unfortunate. We can fortify right next to it. We may have to push forwards if they do bring up another force, which they could possibly do so. I didn't even check our garrisons here. Oh, these guys look sick. Tbilisi looks okay, and these other two look relatively fine. We're just going to have to kind of fix the public order problems that are here. Maybe we shouldn't be building up that mine too, although it will mean more money for us, which is what we need. But this is also going to cause public order problems, isn't it? I'm happy that these guys are okay. I'm not sure from what, though. The Orthodox Church is just keeping it in check. Is the sanitation okay here? It's all right for now. And over here, sanitation is okay. What about here? Sanitation is not okay. Probably have to deal with that eventually. I think this is the only army that they can afford, which is good. Let's just quickly look at this stuff here. Make sure no one can jump in. Doesn't look like it, and we're just waiting for her to get enough influence. Let's quickly check diplomacy once again. Doesn't look like anybody else that I really want to speak with. They're 38 strength, we're 13, so I think that's their only force that they have, to be honest. Which is excellent. Are we gaining a lot of money from this trade as well? Not really, but I mean, it's better than nothing. It is keeping us afloat at the moment. Sultanate of Rum is at war with Trebizond, so we won't treat with them. Why does Jerusalem and Cyprus not like us so much?
Speak your speech so that I may...
Probably if I go to war with the Ayyubids, they'll love me. So, yeah, let's try and siege them down for maybe a turn or two. How long until they lose supplies? 3 turns. Yeah, so if we give them a bit of attrition, because I don't want to destroy ourselves very quickly and very early on in this campaign. I do want to have relatively low casualties so that I can push on to their final settlement, which is down here. In fact, do I have the ability to get another agent? I could if I had the money. Okay, that's fine. I don't really need it. I was just going to go and scout down there just to make sure that they're not building up another army, but they might actually sally out against me here. We'll see. And we should have our first battle in this campaign episode, the first episode, because I will push it to about an hour just so we can really get stuck in here.
I am not here to my offer is worthy of your people.
For 300 gold, though? No, because I want to keep her in the family. I want to try and marry one of my governors to her. Because I should be able to arrange marriage with one of these guys. So that's the plan anyway. Constantine here. Sweet. Let's just keep making sure we build towers up. I mean, we're already going to have... We've got 4. We'll have 2 more, actually, already. And, yeah, plus the wall strength going down will be excellent. So, just blast through a couple of quick end turns here. And these guys are fortified, so if it does go to winter, they won't be taking... or they won't be getting any attrition. How come you guys are only... Oh, no, you're both -2. Okay. Because are you both set on that? No, you're set on this to get +4 public order. Yeah, you're -2, but you are deployed, so you should help things out. Good. And is this going down? Yeah, Orthodox Christianity is increasing ever so slightly. The Eastern Christianity is what's really going up. I don't know where that's from. Because Trebizond, I believe... Trebizond... Yeah, they're Orthodox Christians as well. And I know these guys are Muslims, so... Because that would be Sunni Islam, I think. So are these guys like Eastern Christians or something? Could be. Or actually, I could probably tell by looking at this here. No, it's 24. What? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's do another end turn there. On through some more turns. We only need basically 2 more turns, because they'll take attrition on the 3rd turn. And then we should be able to push on in. He really wants to marry her, eh? I know she has like a negative buff there, but no, I want to keep her, buddy. I want to try to marry her to one of my own generals, so. What? Wait a sec. One of your daughters has been enticed by a suitor and is planning to elope. Should she be allowed to follow her heart? She wants to marry him. Give blessing. And yes, oh, that's perfect. That's actually exactly what I wanted. So he is part, and that's the other general too. So both of them are part of my influence, or my family tree. And can these other 4 go into any prominent positions of power? No, they cannot. Her here. Does anyone's loyalty need secured? 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. You're 9 out of 10. Gather support. Strengthening political situation. Diminish popularity. Yeah, just cover gather support, I guess. Not much else we can do. That's only -1 now, so we've almost mitigated the public order issues there. And they've stabilized here as well. Perfect. Perfect. That is excellent to see. And this priest is actually leveled up, so if there's anything for extra public order, we are going to grab it. Extra authority. Public order. Or what's this, actually? Spread religion action. Yeah, we do want him to spread religion. Extra cunning there. Yeah, so probably go that way, I think, and just get extra spread religion. 12.7%. Yeah, we do want to claw that back if we can. I'll be so disappointed if I see another full stack from these guys just coming up the road just to lift the siege there. That will be very unfortunate for us. Because I can't afford two full 20 stacks, but sometimes the AI with their buffs and bonuses is able to do that. Oh no! Disease outbreak, you gotta be kidding me. Construct a building of the following chain religion. Extra control, perfect. Oh, well, I can't really do that. I mean, maybe I can build it over here. So, who died? Natural causes. To marry. To marry. I don't know who that was. Oh, it was her. Oh, nice. Okay, well, before she died, she was able to get us a little bit more control, which was good. Aha, and you can start moving into these here, which will give us extra public order. You're a general. You're a governor, okay. Oh, you're just a statesman, so you're not even on the battlefield right now. Okay. But you are a general. Good. And yes, they're going to be taking attrition next turn. which is ideal. Let's grab another tower. Just so we can have a little extra. Might as well. Better safe than sorry. Don't really need the battering ram that much. Good, good, good. 0 there, +3 there. -6. What? Probably, oh, did that finish? Yeah. But look at the extra money that we're making. That is fantastic. Oh, no, we don't want to change the capital. And unassigned skill for governor. Who are you the governor of? We probably want to get extra public order, so more authority. Because that'll be +2. So that's -4 now. Not as bad. Excellent. Excellent. I wonder if he can... I don't want to undeploy him, though, because he's working very hard to try to claw this up. Yes, there we go. Orthodox Christianity is increasing. Perfect. And we do want to get that Orthodox monastery to be able to, again, fix our sanitation from having built up the forge. Good. Things get up so far. And for those of you guys that are wondering where my Ancient Empires campaign is as well, there is a 2.0 version of the mod that is going to be dropping, I believe, in March. So I was recommended to actually wait on that for now and do the campaign once the 2.0 version had come out, because there's no point in starting it only 2-3 weeks in advance and then that being an out-of-date version anyways. So hopefully it'll give them a bit of time to fix some of the buffs, some of the bugs that are in the campaign as well. But I believe Carthage was the one that won that vote, so very clear target for that campaign will be to destroy the Roman Republic. This is mission succeeded, which is excellent. Why are we negative? Probably because it's winter. I will decree that. And -173 is fine for now. He leveled up once again. So let's get extra influence. And what do we got down here? Corruption. Just give a bit more authority. It's -2 there. Increasing quite nicely. Republic of Venice and Ayyubid Sultanate have gone to war. Tbilisi's still happy, despite the fact that they are riddled with plague. And yeah, they've gone down by half, so how easy is it now? Ooh. I would like to auto-resolve this, I really would. But since it is our first battle here, we've got, looks like 6 towers. Maybe 12 towers, actually, and 2 battering rams. We've got 3,000 versus almost 2,000. Just wondering if I should fight the next battle. Maybe we'll auto-resolve the next battle. I think we should fight this, especially since I believe this is their king. So it will be king slaying in the first episode of this campaign. So I will see you guys on the battlefield. Alright guys, welcome to the battlefield, and our army is formed up and ready to take our first city in this campaign. And it was good that we actually kind of sieged them down for a little while, because this gate actually has lost the access to both of their towers, and this one in the center is broken as well. So we'll shy away from the right-hand side, because those towers are still operational, but it looks like they put most of their units over here anyways, so we should be able to just start softening them up with our horse archers that were in our reinforcing army. So I'm going to go ahead and form them up over here, and just start, again, softening up the melee infantry that we have. Now, the balance of power is relatively even, but it is in our favor. I think the reason it's more relatively even is because, again, we are assaulting them on the wall, so they will be able to kind of lock us down in certain choke points. But yeah, let's just let these guys fire if they can. And I've got the rest of my units coming on forwards here. We've got a lot of good heavy cavalry here as the Kingdom of Georgia as well, so we'll bring those together. We've got a lot of archers, and I think we have more spears as well, which is perfect. I am glad we brought these reinforcements in, though. I think they are definitely going to be needed. So let's form up just like so. We've got all these archers here, which is fantastic. The general, I'll bring him over here with, have the two generals kind of together here. They're probably not going to be engaging in this fight, so we'll just leave them towards the back there. And then we've got 4 units of swords, so I'm actually going to have the swords over here. They're going to take these siege towers and land somewhere on this section of the wall after my spears have landed on this section, because they do have a barricade there, so I'll be able to get behind their lines and go after their crossbows. And how are you guys doing? You're doing okay. You're doing okay. Just move this one forwards just a little bit. I think they may be... They're not using their horse archers against us, which is interesting, so... Yeah, just slowly starting to cut them down. I've got a lot of time too, and I don't want to take too many casualties, so I am going to be pretty reserved in this battle, pretty cautious, because we do have the Mongols that will be coming on through relatively soon, and with that in mind, I don't want to lose hundreds of my men taking these settlements when I could just take a bit of time and actually volley them with my archers. As soon as all of my archers get into position over here, we will be moving them forwards as well, and we're just gonna shoot at anything we can possibly range here. They do have some good heavy cavalry as well. I thought that they had some senior Gulams. I don't see them on the battlefield here, but I think they are somewhere around this area, so we'll want to focus them down as well, because if we can eliminate their heavy cavalry, then once we take the gates with our spearmen, when they move up onto the walls, we'll just power on through with our heavy cavalry, and we should do just fine. Looks like we're focusing on this unit of swords here, which is great. I'd love to focus on this bigger clump here if possible, though. You guys, yeah, hit that there. Try and go after the javelins a little bit, maybe move forwards. There we go, we're starting to get them to activate a bit there. You can continue focusing on that, because if we get rid of one full unit of swordsmen, that could be good for us. It's one less unit of swordsmen that we will have to fight in melee. And you can see they've already taken quite a bit of casualties there already. And now with them readjusting their forces too, their shields are going to be up and out of the way. So we should be able to just continue to volley them. But our archers are almost in position. Just getting there. The spearmen are just getting into position as well. They are a little tired, so I am going to allow them to rest for a bit of time before we move in. Let's start moving forwards all of our other archers as well. And they've lost closing in on 100 casualties so far, which is excellent for us. So yeah, really going to be utilizing these horse archers to their best possible capabilities, because they're not going to be able to help us very much once we move into melee. So I wonder if you can actually hit the Gulaman. I don't really want to activate them though. If they're just going to sit there, that's kind of fine with me, but if I feel like if I start firing on them, they may move forwards, which I don't really want to do. Yeah, they're starting to fire back, I think, at this point. Yeah, they've moved over here. They've moved forwards. Yeah, they're starting to fire on us, so that probably wasn't the best idea. But just keep focusing them down. That is good, and I will actually... I'm thinking these two here, I'm going to put onto fire arrows, and then I'm going to have them focus the cavalry as well. So let's move these guys all into position here, nice and close. And then these two are going to focus on the cavalry, because fire ammunition, for those of you who are unaware, they actually have a bonus versus cavalry and elephants. So I tend to try and use it, especially in the Attila engine. Fire arrows, when I was playing my Huns campaign, on my own time. I never uploaded it or anything, but I would use fire arrows quite a bit when dealing with enemy cavalry armies. There we go. Yeah, move forwards a little bit further. Alright, let's actually have them each focus something different as well. So you focus there, you focus there, you can focus there, you focus those spears, and you two are going to focus the cavalry in the center. Good, good, good. They should have taken more than 100 kills at this point. Yes, yes, they're actually closing in on 200 kills. So with that in mind, let's slowly get our spearmen ready to move up onto the ladders here. I don't know how many I need. I think only 4 towers can fit on this section of the wall. I might need one for over here as well, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... we'll get them set up, and then if I find that I don't need them, I can just move them forwards on their own. One thing I will have to watch, too, is if they do start to send some cavalry forward. So we do have some amazing cavalry here. I don't know if I have showed you guys the models. Way back in the day when 1212 was in its very, very early stages, the Kingdom of Georgia was actually probably top 5 of my choices of factions for land battles. They just have a really, really diverse roster, and I really, really love the way their units actually look, because they have some Byzantine-esque vibes for me, especially with their armor. It reminds me a bit of the Empire of Nicaea. But then when you see their helmets, where's a good example here? Yeah, these guys are a good example. You can see their helmets are kind of a little bit more Eastern. And then we've also got like Norman-style kite shields. So I just love the variety. It's almost like 3 or 4 different factions molded into one. Even a bit of the Principality of Rus as well. Getting those kinds of vibes, especially looking at some of their heavier infantry, which is over here. Very, very cool. Yeah, they're exhausted. Sorry, guys, I did make you run the entire way, but we do want to get this done as soon as possible. What the heck are you guys doing? And I seem to have accidentally let my Cuman horse archers get annihilated there. I hope that they do survive and that they aren't going to be eliminated like that. That is unfortunate. I was too busy nerding out about the look of the units, and I wasn't even really focusing on the actual battle here. So yeah, keep focusing on those guys. If they do keep cycling units, just don't move forwards. Just focus on what you can reach. Same with you, just focus on those guys there. We do have some crossbows that are moving forwards, so we might have to deal with those eventually. But let's see. Let's get these 4 ready to go over here. Let's get these 2 moving up behind the archers. And then these guys, as I said, we are going to kind of have them as flanking towers. So let's get them moving. Yeah, the archer's doing a lot of damage. How are we doing against the actual horse archer cavalry with those volleys? Not particularly good. I think it's because they're probably a little bit farther away. They are moving some crossbows up onto the walls, though. That's not ideal. Let's see if we can actually, with all of our units, just focus this crossbow unit down. Good. We do have some wavering going on, which is fantastic. The fire ammunition is going to be helping with that. Oh, yeah, breaking a lot of their units here, which is great. Oh, a lot of damage happening to my poor Cuman light horse archers here. Just keep volleying those crossbows, boys. Alright, and let's see how many we can fit here. I think it is time. So you can get 1 there. Yeah, see, they're gonna try and double up, so we'll have to swing that around. Only 3, actually. Is that all I... Ah, my horse archers. Okay, you guys are done, because I don't want to lose you guys. Okay, well, I could put 1 here at least. And then you 4. Let's start moving you over to here. Yeah, a lot of their infantry has just been absolutely annihilated. Aha! There is... Oh, it's a Scari. Okay. Yeah, there's their good cavalry. So I would like to actually try and range that if possible. Just keep volleying in the center. And now, actually, you 3, focus that. You 2, focus that. And you 2, focus that. Looks like more spears are breaking, which is fantastic. Crossbows have been annihilated. Very nice. Very nice there. So how many casualties have we taken so far? We've taken 200 casualties, but I think it's mostly my poor Cuman horse archers that have taken the brunt of that. So We just have to wait for my siege towers to come in. We'll capture the gates, and then all of my cavalry can pretty much storm on through. As I said, though, I'm not going to be pushing through my my general's bodyguards. I'm going to keep them in reserve for now. They do have a fresh unit of swords coming over here, though, which is unfortunate. I wonder if I could... Oh, it actually disappeared. Oh, we've got more spears coming down as well. Good. Okay, so the horse archer cavalry has broken. So if we could actually focus that new unit of spearmen coming down, and actually there's the swords as well. So let's get them focused down. I was hoping they would bring their Ascari over here so that I could do some damage to that, because that's a pretty good unit. Looks like they're already tired. I wonder if were they force marched in there? I don't think they were. I don't know how they're tired already. They wouldn't have had reinforcements coming in too, because we've been sieging it for quite some time, so. Good, yeah, the Gulaman have pretty much expended their ammunition and they have broken, which is fantastic. So yeah, now, I'm not really that concerned about the archers, so I'm gonna move my, my 2 archers over here to see if we can range that, Ascari unit. Crossbows are getting up onto the walls, but that is too little too late. What is going on here with... Why are you guys doubled up? You guys, aren't you supposed to be over here? Yeah, move over a bit, boys. There we go. So now we've pushed on through, so let's get going, boys. You hit the crossbows there. Can we range them? We can. Perfect. Okay, so let's get these guys to land properly. I don't want to go over too far. So right there is fine. I mean, can we get one here? We can, actually. So let's do that, that, and that. That's perfect, actually. Good. Yeah, we're powering on through the spears here. Let's get the archers engaged in melee as well. Spearmen are already breaking as we push forwards onto the walls. Gotta love it. The archer is doing an excellent job there for us at really softening up their defenses. This spear unit is going to deal with that. We do have the, as I said, the Ascari coming forwards. That can be a bit of a problem. Let's maybe get all of our archers to focus that down as quickly as possible, because they may actually come over here and charge into the flank of my spearmen. Let's get some cinematics here, since the battle is pretty much won, and that's exactly what they're going to do. That is extremely smart of them to push forwards like that and to slam into the side of my spear unit. That may actually waver them as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Archers. Okay, don't go up there. Please don't break. Please don't break. Just hold. I'm sending spearmen to help. Just hold, my friends. Just hold. Ignore the crossbows. There we go. Okay, so the Ascari nobles are kind of trapped, which is good. We've got more cavalry, or sorry, we've got more infantry just coming off the walls now, which is fantastic. And the Ascari nobles have broken. Ooh, so we definitely walked away with a bit of a lucky... I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. That was just lucky, basically, that unit didn't break our spears. Those 2 units of spears could have easily broken from the battlefield. Okay, so now what I want to do is with all 4 of these swords, I want to engage these units here. Spearmen, I'm going to have them move just back and out of the way for the moment, because the cavalry is coming through. So let's move them all through into the city here. Oh, that is glorious. Glorious looking. You guys out of the way as well. I actually want to get like a zoomed down shot here of all of the cavalry coming in for the Kingdom of Georgia. Let's move the archers back as well. They are done. There they come gloriously into the city. Look at all the spearmen as well in the background just cheering as the Kingdom of Georgian cavalry charges on through. Fantastic battle. So yeah, unfortunately my Cuman horse archers did get hit pretty hard there. but the rest of the units should actually be quite fine. So let's send 2 units actually up around this way, and the other 4 will send this way. Yeah, because we do have quite a few units over here that still need to be dealt with. So let's see here. Yeah, you 2 hit there. You 2 go up to the city center this way. And you 2 can actually just come around. No. Actually, you can charge into them if you want. Yeah, just break them. Good charge there. They're not going to last for very long, so... Aha, and the general is here. Let's charge into the general. Very depleted general. This might actually be their king here as well, so... Nice charge there. Very good charge by the Kingdom of Georgia. Nice job there. I don't think the general has been slain in that charge. But we've got more cavalry coming up. You guys don't need to be trapped there, so move around this side. Let's get these guys to hit the archers here. Some of my swords are taking a little bit of damage, but nothing that we need to worry about. Let's get some more cavalry moving in there. I don't actually know where that general is, but I bet you he's going to break soon just because of the army losses. There we go. Hit the archers there. You actually disengage. Come after the tribesmen. Nice charge. Nice charge. Wow. Just cycling on through ever slowly. There we go. That's a little better. So that should get them to break. The swords should break soon. Yeah, it looks like everybody's just breaking due to the army losses. And there we go. That is victory, and the first victory, actually, for the Kingdom of Georgia. Cheer, men, cheer. And there we go. So both of them were completely destroyed because we did take the city. We did take some casualties, and looks like everybody did survive. We will take replenishment if we have the option, which is just occupying it.
At your command.
There we go. We're going to have to get rid of that Eastern Christianity, but we will repair that. How is our fertility? Average. Good, so we can get some extra stuff there. Tribal lands. We are going to just demolish that because we already have the fields. And we've only got 60 income at the moment. But that is fine. Everyone has leveled up, so let's take a look. Extra research rate faction-wide, sorry. We definitely going to go for that. Armor for the commander's unit. Yeah, let's make sure he's as defended as possible. Over here, he's already got battle movement speed for commander's unit and armor for commander's unit. So upkeep costs. We do want him to get more cunning. So let's get the extra cunning to make it cheaper. And you as well. Same thing. Extra cunning, right? We'll do... I can only do 1, right, because I did that. Good. Now we just have to run down here and take this territory from them, and then that will be our first complete conquest. And I'm wondering where we can really turn to from there. I don't feel I'm really strong enough to go up against the Sultanate of Rum. I would like to maybe conquer Trebizond eventually, but I just don't think that is a good idea. Now, this faction here, yeah, they're 85, so that must have been their only main stack, which is excellent. If I do this and move down to here, still have 50% of my movement. That way I'll know for sure that I can actually make it to their next turn.
Your next command.
There we go. -2 there, which is fine. Still 0 and actually +5 there, which is fantastic. Would like to get another one of those, but we can't quite afford it just yet. Let's quickly look here and see if anybody else can be dropped in. So who is this? This is Kafale. So you are a general, and you are also a general. So you need to go in here for extra integrity. You need to go here for extra integrity. You're already in there, I guess. Governor here. Yep, let's put you in. And you don't have enough yet, I guess. You can't move in. Who is the governor here, actually? Andronic. Is he already in there? Yeah, he is already in there. Okay. Let's hope we can hold. I mean, once we get this up, we can change it to the public order instead of the religious unrest.
Salutations.
Very good. We could also conquer our little vassals here as well, too. We've got that one, and I believe these guys we can conquer. The Mongols are already here, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Mongols have arrived. Julius of Jochi actually don't mind me.
I listen because your people are known to have honor.
What if I gave them, like, a tiny gift? Can I not offer payment? It has to be gift, or? Oof, okay. I mean, they don't hate me right now, so... They don't like the treaties with the Cuman Kipchaks. Apparently I'm making a ton of money from that, though, so that will be a bit bad if we lose trade with them. 568 from Trebizond. Ooh, is there anyone else that we can trade with?
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try to be
No, they don't want that. Well, hopefully they don't mind us and they just leave us alone. I'm not really confident in our garrison strength, so hopefully they give us a bit of time. Oh, unassigned skill for everyone. Seriously? Governor, +2 public order, and research rate. I'm going to grab that to make things go a little faster. Wealth from cultural buildings. I think we're just going to go for the authority just to increase that public order even further. And yes, of course, we can put that in, but we don't have enough money for that, unfortunately, so we're going to have to just go without that for now. And did that actually help things out? No, it must have been... Yeah, it's these two that we actually are doing well. This governor, not so much. Not so much. Oh man, I'm so nervous about the Mongols. I do not want them to come through and just sweep me aside again. Hopefully the Cumans can hold off. At least for a little while. So that I can maybe have a third army, a northern army to defend my capital with. Fifth Crusade has been announced. Excellent. I don't think we'll have to take part in that, though. We'll decree that. Off secured there, off secured there. Well done. Demolish the tribal lands, which is fantastic. Oh, we still got the grazing grounds here. Why? And we will want to change that over to the fields, and we will want to change that to a walled city. 5 grand, though.
Commander.
Quite expensive. Let's move down here, hit these guys. Ooh, can I hit the guy right outside? Yes, I can. And we could just auto-resolve that. That's not something we need to fight, so... let's do a balanced stance. Why would he sit him outside and not put him inside the settlement? That's kind of silly. We will take the 1% replenishment, I guess.
At your command.
And then if we take that, occupy for an extra 1%.
Ready for orders.
Imperium has gone up. Faction is destroyed. Excellent. So a very good, successful first episode here. Muster grounds, we don't need that. Javan House. Giving us public order. We'll probably want to... I do like having Fairground and Gibbet in. So we'll want to convert that. We'll leave that there for now. We'll also want to convert that to the fields. But it is making us some money for now, which is excellent. Now, let's see. What is this faction here? The Zengids? Is it the Zengids? It looks to be the the Zengid dynasty, yeah. I just don't know if I want to overextend myself too much down there. Are they friendly with me, the Zengids? I mean, they don't mind me.
I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom.
Ooh, they do want trade. But where would I conquer next? That's the thing. Or do I even want to conquer, since it looks like the Mongols are right on my border? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We could take this at least for now. They did agree to that, which is fantastic, so they don't mind me much. And that is going to net us a bit of income, 436, so that will soften the blow if we do end up losing trade with the Kipchaks. The Ayyubids, though, I feel like they are strong, but they've got other problems at the moment. Who are they at war with? Just Venice, Latin Empire, and Principality of Achaia. Khwarezmian Empire, why do you guys hate me? Why do they hate me? I didn't do any military actions against you. Well, the Ulas of Jochi should hopefully just destroy them. Good. So the Zengids, yeah, they can be fine in the south, I think. I think I kind of want to just start pushing this way, to be honest. Trebizond's also hitting the Sultanate of Rum. Oh, boy. Oh, that is pretty unnerving to see that. Okay, is this affecting us at all? It doesn't look like it is. Can we switch this over to fields now? We can. And is there anything that I can change over here? No. No, there isn't. Although, actually, do we want to do that just yet? Because it's not actually affecting our public order any. We probably want to put in another one of these guys. Agricultural buildings. You can go to Iran. Or Iran. Let's put that in. And then, again, extra public order. So that will definitely help. Although, actually, we probably... Is it mostly because of religious differences? It is. So let's do that for now. Until we can get a church in there. We'll probably try and put a church here. And I could afford, actually, to put another one in here. He has a bit more influence. Let's just put him in for melee. And yeah, you guys are 50% Sunni Islam, so same thing, really. Yeah, religious differences is minus 25, so if we can half that, that would be fantastic. And we've got 700 still to spend. I don't think that's enough to convert anything here. No. Not quite. But things are looking pretty good over here. They're still positive, which is good. That's minus 3, but we can jump that army across, which is good. If we control 18 regions, we can actually become the Empire of Georgia. That actually is a pretty good goal. I've got 5, so let's see. If we go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15? Yeah, something like that. That could be quite good, actually. But can't get too far ahead of ourselves, especially with the Mongols breathing down our neck like that. Once they take that Cuman settlement, I'm hoping to just, again, stay as friendly with them as I possibly can. But that's why I'm also waiting to go against the Ayyubids, because yes, they will be distracted, especially when the... Okay. Especially once the crusade begins, they'll be at war with pretty much the entire world, and they'll be distracted, so Van will probably be open, but I don't want to do it too quickly because... Oh, nice. Because these Mongols will be definitely in a trouble for us. Looks like they just sacked it. Okay, we destroyed that, which is good. And we're making a good amount of money, so this is where we kind of just hold fast and begin building here. Rebuilding our empire. So that's 5 grand. What? Yeah, that's 1,400 there, so let's get the fields. 3 grand for the chapel. Sheesh. Copper veins would be good. That would be good, for sure. Oh, I didn't even check. It's average there. So yeah, the fields will be going to wheat farms, which is good. Here it's good, actually. So yeah, we'll definitely want to transition this to wheat farms. And that's all we can afford this turn, unfortunately.
We hunger for battle. Commander?
-5 and -4. Still -3 there.
Ready.
Surely. We're slowly working on it, slowly clawing our way up. That's only -1 now. Or sorry, it's only +1. I hope we get rid of this plague soon. Not really wanting to have plague for that long. Good, so we'll get the fields there. Now, walled city or the fort. Fort does provide extra garrison. What do I have so far? I have a castle... Walled city, walled city.
At your command.
So maybe this can be a fort, because it's at kind of the southern area of our domain, so we'll probably make that a walled city. And same with that, but yeah, this will be a fort, so we'll want to get that in. They're the same price anyways, so... I'm just wondering if I want to get rid of this and maybe get the church early on. Because I don't really care to have this here, if I'm honest. Yeah, so let's get rid of that, especially because conversion cost is so expensive. I probably would almost rather build it, because it's 2,400 there. It's 4,219 just to go to the fairground. Whereas if I do 2,400 there... hang on. 2,400 and then to the fairground is 36. So it is ultimately more expensive. It is ultimately more expensive. So we'll leave it. We've got an open slot here, so we can put the church in there. Good, good. Quick look at diplomacy. See if anything else has changed. Hopefully, Yulis of Jochi still don't mind me.
You come with honorable words that I can hear kindly.
Offer payment there. Maybe I could just do that, actually. Would that sweeten the deal for them? Did they like that? I don't think that made any difference. Okay, fair enough. 300 gold on the toilet. No. They're probably not even that strong, to be honest. But no, I'm not joining any more wars. Being at war with the Mongols is going to be tough enough. And you can bet that if I get dragged into a war with the Mongols, you are coming, Trebizond. I'm dragging you down with me. Okay, Ayyubids and Jerusalem at war, Zengids and the Hazarazbids. So, I don't know where that is, but... I mean, I could hit against the Khwarezmian Empire, but I'm just hesitant to push that far. I don't want to hasten the Mongols towards me. I don't have enough for that just yet. Town barracks could be good to get some extra garrison. But... That's all I can afford to change it to? Oh, yeah. Well, I can't get the... Ooh, there's silver here? No, it's copper, isn't it? The copper veins. 100 wealth from industry. Recruitment of cannon units. If I do the wheat fields, though, it will affect our public order, but it will give us quite a bit more food. I think... Oh, and do we have any resources here? It doesn't look like it. Could just get this silver deposit. Wealth from commercial buildings and adjacent progress. Wealth from commercial buildings. No. Oh. 600 from industry. That is quite good. Alright, let's just go for the fields for now. Will give us a bit of extra wealth, I believe. Make sure that the food is good. And is this still increasing? 80% Orthodox Christianity. The Eastern Christianity is still increasing as well. And I don't know how that's possible, because I don't think there's anything around here that is Eastern Christian. Sunni Islam. These guys are Orthodox Christianity. Are these guys Eastern Christian? No, Orthodox. Okay, they moved on and are raiding. Poor Derbent, my goodness. Apparently they're Tangrianism, but I think that's just because they were absolutely annihilated. Sunni Islam, I think, is theirs. Okay, another end turn. Yes, Mongols, just continue north and west. Europe is rich. Go raid them for a while. Leave me alone. Can't have all of my precious resources. My oil fields will not be of use to you for several hundred years. Good. 1600. Mongol Empire. Rapidly expanding Mongol Empire now shares a border with the Khwarezmian Empire. Tales have already reached your court from lands as far as China, speaking of horrible atrocities committed by the Mongols. If this expansionist power decides to move further westward, then there may be no stopping it. So the Mongol Empire will soon invade from the east. Oh dear. Well... Oh no! Why are they attacking these guys? Those guys are my friend. I didn't get an option to go to war with them. Oh. See, that $300 was totally to waste. Oh, that 20 stack is worrisome. Very worrisome. Which is the larger? I've got a 16 stack here and a 12 stack here.
At your command.
I think it's time to make my way over here. If there is a rebellion, I can hopefully deal with it. Yeah, where's the Gibbet is good to have, extra public order, but I think I just need to get a church in here as quickly as possible. So we'll get rid of that, we'll rebuild it later. And you guys are just going to hold there. You might have to run back and forth and deal with the rebellions that are inevitably going to crop up there. Let's go for probably more food, I'm thinking. Or I should look for something that actually helps with public order, actually. I think they're all up here, aren't they? Integrity. Population growth. Trade, tariffs. There's nothing here to help with public order, at least early on. So yeah, probably extra 20% grain from farms. And then maybe we'll go for one of these techs here. But I usually like to focus on civic techs first. You, in fact, can you... Oh, you can't even force march into the city there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there is going to be a rebellion here quite soon. Quite soon. Okay. Might actually need 2 armies up here. Because I don't know if that garrison's going to be able to hold out. How did they declare war on them without drawing me in? I thought I would have had to choose whether to side with them or not, but apparently that's not the case.
What do you wish of
Ah,
me?
priest. I guess, whatever. Kind of maxed out what we wanted to get. Mongols, just move away. I don't want to deal with you, Mongols. I hate you, Mongols. You just burn and pillage everything in your path, and I just want to have a nice, calm, and enjoyable campaign. I don't want to deal with you powerhousing your way on through. Euless of Jochi. There's a lot of smoke coming from that settlement there. I wonder if they destroyed it.
The Holy Bible may preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs, or die trying.
Alright, so the Crusade for Cairo has been called, which is excellent. And what happened down here? Are they still sieging? They might have. I would love to go over there and help, but I just can't be the aggressor here. I just can't. Ooh, we gained a lot of money from destroying that building, so let's get the Catholic building in here. Get rid of the plaza in favor of that Orthodox building there.
Commander?
Let's just sit him in here, because he should be... Yeah, he can make it there in 1 turn. So let's help things out here, just kind of stave off public order issues for now. That's -3. What is the biggest one here? Shia Islam. Interesting. This is still Sunni, but Shia Islam is increasing as well. Orthodox Christianity is going down. That's why we need to get our... In fact, that's going to rebel in 2 turns' time. So let's move over to here. Oh, that's going to rebel very soon as well. Yeah, so I'm going to have to possibly jump back and forth here, dealing with all of those rebellions. Things are still okay here. Making 1,700 per turn, so I think I have a couple more turns of just being able to build up my forces here. I should probably look to phase out these light spears and maybe go for a bit better ones. Yeah, because these have better melee attack, better melee defense, better morale. Everything is the same. I have to watch my manpower here too, actually. How much are they to recruit? 343.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Let's get rid of them to save some extra money. Yeah, just kind of get some better units if we can. Would be good to get some better swords as well, but I'll probably have to unlock certain military building for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and do 1 more end turn, and then I think we're going to leave it for today. We're just at about an hour now. Unassigned skill, excellent, for governors, and public order is authority. And unassigned skill for you, governor, authority as well. So that does slow things down just a tad. Just a tad. But mainly our issue is going to be battling the religious differences here, but that's when conquest is going to become our best friend, because removing all of the Muslim nations around us will be able to stop that osmosis into our own territories. And this is the perfect time to go to war with the Ayyubid Sultanate. I totally blanked on their name. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a rebellion here, and there's going to be a rebellion there.
Commander?
Let's see. I'll hold off on building, well, because it'll actually just pause it, so that's kind of fine.
At your command.
88 and 14, that's definitely going to rebel. If I move back into this territory, in fact, you can force march there to stop that rebellion for now.
You will march till your feet bleed.
And then you are just going to, I guess, move into there. It should still happen, I think, the rebellion.
Commander?
Oh! Apparently not. And apparently not. Okay. So I just may have to force march back here, depending on what this Mongol army does. Derbent is still smoking away. But yeah, France, Holy Roman Empire, Hungary is all at war. All at war with the Ayyubids. So this is kind of perfect timing to take at least these two. Trebizond is sitting here as well. I hope Trebizond isn't at war with them, because they might... No, it doesn't look like they're at war. No, only Sultanate of Rome and Nicaea, so that is actually fine. Actually, if I could carve my way down here, I might be able to meet up with Antioch. That could be quite good. But as far as buildings go, everything has been built up. I mean, I can build this up here. We just need 7 grand. It's the same thing here, 7 grand. But I want to prioritize, obviously, converting this one to a walled city and this one to a fort, so we can actually have it as a castle. We could get in a further building here. Can we do that over there? No. So since this is a castle, what do we really want? Oh, we do want the copper in here for extra money. That would be good. Blacksmith, not early on. We don't really need that. Extra garrison would be good. But we can... there's where we get our swordsmen, the city gatehouses. Oh, no, is that only... That's only garrison, so maybe we can actually get that. Maintenance cost is going to be an issue for us, too. But I think, yeah, getting the copper veins in there... Obviously, it will affect our public order the more we build it, but it's a good amount of money, and it's also good resources to entice people to trade with us. Sultanate of Rum is quite weak at this point. Khwarezmian Empire, hopefully they are holding the Ulis of Tulu in the south. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I hold off and wait to see what the Mongols actually do? Because you can see... we do have another Mongol army up here dealing with the Cumans. Or should we seize this opportunity now and go south and try and use this army to take out these 3 territories from the Ayyubid Sultanate? Obviously, we could use these guys as a buffer. And in fact, they're taking this Khwarezmian Empire territory as well. So if we have a nice buffer here in the south... we might be able to get away with that. It's just I don't know if one army is going to be able to hop between territories to stop rebellions and stave off the Mongol Empire. I think that is a bit of a stretch. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this first episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.